Today we're at Old Colwyn Golf Club. It's a 9-hole parkland course. My handicap has now dropped another point, it's now 14. Opening hole is par 5 and we hit a great tee shot over 200 yards, finds the first cut to the right.
It's like 240 to the green, so it's just a smooth layup to before the ditch.
Second shot is hit towards the left side of the fairway, goes really well.
It's 107 uphill a lot, so hitting the 8-iron from the rough.
So this approach to the greens from the ideal spot. And we hit the approach well. So we get a slight flyer. Ends up on the fringe at the back of the green. This is very close to the pin, have a delicate little bump and run. And it lips out, nearly made the birdie there on the opening hole. We tap in for the easy par on hole 1. Hole 2 is a par 4 up the hill. A tricky hole this one that I've never birdied. We make a decent connection with a tee shot, but it's lost out to the right near the trees in the rough.
It's 161, gonna hit the 22 degree to the right side of the green low.
So second shot is just a hook around these trees, a low hook. Goes okay, all things considered. Around 30 yards, short of the green. This pitch is hit far too heavy. Too much on that one, we end up in the fringe again. We have a 28 footer for par, bump and run. Stops close. We have a 2.5 footer for bogey. The putt drops and we're 1 over after 2 holes, which is a good start to the round for me. Hole 3 is stroke index 1, hardest hole in the course. And from an elevated tee, we hit a great drive over 200 yards and finds the fairway.
It's 158 to the green, middle, slightly downhill. Gonna hit the 5-iron.
So we have a chance to hit the green in 2, but unfortunately pushed this one out to the right. Missed the green short right. So we're short-sided here. A greenside pitch over a bunker. It gets caught up in the fringe or the bunker face here. So a delicate little chip shot here. Short-sided again, and it didn't play that one well at all. Now we're left with a 12 footer for a bogey. Downhill slider, left to right. And the putt drops. Golf's a funny old game. Play 3 really bad shots in a row and then salvage the bogey with a 1 putt. Hole 4 is the first of the par 3s at Old Colwyn. Plays uphill slightly. Make a good connection from the tee. Unfortunately, see the splash of sand, the thing that we never wanted to see. You end up in the bunker. So this bunker wasn't raked, there was no rake around. I think I could have got relief from this bunker, but decided to play it anyway. Wasn't sure 100% what to do there. So anyway, we're on the fringe, the 28 footer. And this green is like Augusta. The way the ball just keeps going and going, slopes from back to front. We have a 6-footer now to salvage a bogey. Misses left, you can see how fast that one stopped. Card, the first double bogey of the day. Not a well played hole, that one. Hole 5 is a short par 4 from an elevated tee. Going with driver, and we hit a great drive, clears the trees, clears the hedge, and we're in the fairway.
It's 46 hitting this sand wedge.
So just a flick onto the green here, thumbs up goes okay. We have our first birdie putt of the day. This is what we're faced with. See the shadows there? It's a 20-footer. And we can admit the cardinal sin, leave the birdie putt short, just blame it on the shadows, nothing to do with me. And we hold the 3-footer and card a par to stabilise the scoring. Hole 6 is stroke index 18, easiest hole on the course. Slightly downhill par 3, we'll go with 7-iron. We'll make a decent connection off the tee, but miss the green on the high side, slightly short. So it's much better to be on this right side higher than the green than to the left lower. Let's see if we can get this greenside pitch close. Have a lot of green to work with here. And thumbs up, really happy with that.
That's right.
Ball stops just around 3 foot away from the hole, or 3.5 foot. That's what we have for par. And it lips out, it's slightly uphill that one. We tap in for a disappointing bogey on hole 6. Hole 7 is a really tough par 3. It's uphill, the green is protected by the oak trees in front. I'm taking the hat off for this one, full commitment. Let's see if we can get it on the green in 1. Going with a 26-degree hybrid. We clear the trees and miss the green to the left. In a good position, all things considered. So I have a greenside pitch around 20 yards to the pin. And we bounce one off the fringe and thumbs up again. Another great greenside pitch. And we have another 3-footer for par. Let's see if we can hold it this time. And the putt drops, can't miss 2 3-footers in a row. We card the par and move on to hole 8, which is a short par 4 from elevated tee position. They're looking to fade one off the fairway bunker, that's the line. And unfortunately, it's a disaster. We end up in the fairway bunker. Not on a fade on that one.
It's 89. Just gonna smash the 9-iron. Hopefully get it on the green. Full swing out of this bunker.
So I fancy the crack at the green out of this bunker. Can't stay defensive forever. Unfortunately, missed the green short right next to this yellow marker post. So getting a relief from the post, it was in the way of the swing. I think that was correct, 2 club lengths. So greenside pitch. It goes okay. green was a lot higher than where the chip pitch was hit from. We have the par putt that we wanted. It's a 12 footer. It lips out. Nearly salvaged the par there. We tap in for the bogey on hole 8, which is disappointing score. I can normally at least get a birdie putt on that hole. Hole 9 is the uphill par 4, hitting back to the clubhouse. We go with driver off the tee. And we're in play. Finds the left hand rough.
It's 127 uphill, a lot. Gonna hit 7 iron, full swing.
So we have a chance to hit the green in 2. But this approach shot was mishit, lost out to the left. So from dreaming of a birdie, we're now left with a tough greenside pitch. It's hit slightly heavy, but we're on in 3, and we have the par putt that we wanted. It's an 18 footer. This green is dead level, so I can go right at this one. And the putt drops, really happy with that. Finishing the round on a massive high. Golf's an amazing game. You just don't know when you're going to get the breaks. And the final score was 40, so 6 over. So a pretty good score, actually, all things considered. Lost some shots by going in the 2 bunkers and also some silly mistakes, but that's just normal. I'm a 14 handicap, I can't play perfect every time. Just one note about the course, they still had some winter tee boxes. This was the end of March and they're all completely gone now, so it's normal tee boxes, and a couple of the fairways weren't cut as well on this day, but you just have to play what's in front of you. And I enjoyed the round anyway, and especially it was nice as the sun really came out on this afternoon. Just drilling a few putts after the round here, as it's definitely much needed. So overall, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed playing and making it, and see you on the next one. Signing off.